Regional integration. A. What is regional integration? B. European Union. C. The Association of Southeast Asian Nations, ASEAN. D. The North American Free Trade Agreement, NAFTA. E. Globalization and regional integration. Regional integration refers to the process of countries within a particular geographic region coming together to form agreements or alliance aimed at increasing cooperation. Coordination and integration across various areas such as trade, investment, infrastructure, and policy making. Regional integration can take various forms, ranging from simple trade agreements to more complex economic unions or political associations. Globalization and regional integration are interconnected processes that have significant implications for international relations, economics, and politics. Their interaction shapes the landscape of global cooperation and conflict, with each influencing the other in profound ways. A. What is regional integration? Regional integration is a process through which countries in a specific geographic region increase their cooperation for mutual benefit. The objectives you've outlined capture the essence of why regions around the world push integration. Let's delve into each one. Promoting economic growth and development. Regional integration is often associated with economic policies that reduce or eliminate trade barriers, such as tariffs and quotas within the member countries. This enhances trade and investment flows, which can lead to economic growth. For example, in the European Union, EU, the single market has facilitated the free movement of goods, services, capital, and labor. E. Globalization and regional integration. potentially increasing efficiency and economic growth among its members. Enhancing competitiveness by forming a larger integrated market, member countries can achieve economies of scale. And enhance their attractiveness as investment destinations. This can also foster increased specialization where countries focus on producing goods and services they are most efficient at. Such dynamics can improve the global competitiveness of the region's economies. A larger market can also mean more robust competition, supporting innovation and productivity, fostering peace and stability. Economic interdependence through regional integration can create incentives for political cooperation and reduce the likelihood of conflicts. The European Union, for instance, was initially formed partly to prevent another devastating war in Europe by trying economies together. Especially the coal and steel industries, which were essential for waging war. The theory is that countries that are economically interlinked are less likely to engage in conflict. Addressing common challenges. Regional integration allows countries to collaborate in addressing issues that transcend national borders, such as environmental degradation, climate change, and security threats. For instance, the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, ASEAN, works on various regional issues, including economic, security, and environmental challenges. Collaborative efforts can be more effective than individual actions, especially in dealing with problems that require collective action. Overall, while the potential benefits of regional integration are significant, achieving these objectives can be challenging. It often requires member countries to balance national interests with regional goals and sometimes involves complex negotiations and compromise. Additionally, the success of regional integration can be influenced by external economic and political factors as well as the level of development and political stability within the member countries. B. European Union, EU, a political and economic union of 27 European countries that are located primarily in Europe. The EU has developed an internal single market through a standardized system of laws that apply in all member states, ensuring the free movement of people, goods, services, and capital. The European Union, EU, represents one of the most significant achievements in regional integration. Encompassing various dimensions of cooperation among its member states. The EU is not just a free trade area, but a supranational entity with deep political, economic, social, and legal integration. First, historical context, origins and evolution. The EU's roots can be traced back to the aftermath of World War II, with the aim of fostering economic cooperation. And preventing further conflicts in Europe. It began with the European Coal and Steel Community in 1951 and evolved through various stages, including the European Economic Community, EEC, and the European Community, EC. Before becoming the European Union in 1993 with the Maastricht Treaty. Enlargement. Over the years, the EU has expanded from its original 6 members to 27 countries, with the most recent addition being Croatia in 2013. This enlargement process has not only extended the EU's geographic reach, but also its cultural and political diversity. Political structure. First, institutions. Key EU institutions include the European Commission, executive arm, the European Parliament, elected legislative body, the Council of the European Union, representing member states' government, the European Council, heads of state or government, and the Court of Justice of the European Union, judicial authority. Second, decision making. The EU operates on a complex decision-making process that involves its institutions with legislation often requiring the approval of both the European Parliament and the Council. Decisions range from common foreign and security policies to environmental standards. Third, economic integration. Single market. The cornerstone of the EU is its single market, which allows for the free movement of goods, services, capital, and people within the Union. This market is underpinned by harmonized standards and regulations across member states. Common policies. The EU has developed common policies in various areas, such as agriculture, common agricultural policy, competition law and regional development, cohesion policy. Eurozone. 19 EU countries have adopted the euro as their common currency, forming the Eurozone. This has facilitated easier trade and travel among these countries, but also requires close coordination of fiscal and monetary policies. Fourth, social and cultural integration. Citizenship. EU citizenship grants individuals from member states a range of rights, including the right to live, work, and vote in European Parliament elections in any EU country. Cultural programs. The EU supports various cultural initiatives such as Erasmus. A student exchange program, and the European Capital of Culture to promote cultural exchange and unity. Fifth, external relations. Trade agreements. The EU is a major global trading power. Negotiating trade agreements as a bloc with other countries and regions Diplomatic and security roles. The EU plays an active role in international diplomacy, conflict resolution, and security matters. Often coordinating foreign and defense policies through the Common Foreign and Security Policy, CFSP, and the Common Security and Defense Policy, CSDP. Challenges and criticism. First, sovereignty versus supranationalism. Balancing national sovereignty with the powers of EU institutions. Remains a contentious issue with debates over the degree of integration desirable or necessary. Two, economic disparities. Economic and social disparities between member states pose challenges, especially in terms of economic development, employment, and social welfare. Three, Brexit. The UK's departure from the EU, Brexit, in 2020, 2020 marked a significant moment in the Union's history, raising questions about the future of EU integration. Four, political and social issues. The EU faces various challenges, including managing migration, addressing climate change, and tackling the rise of populism and Euroscepticism. Conclusion. The European Union represents a unique and ambitious form of regional integration, combining deep economic, political, and social ties among its member states. While it has achieved significant success in promoting peace, stability, and prosperity across Europe, it also faces ongoing challenges and debates about its future direction. And the extent of its integration. The EU continues to evolve, reflecting vast complexities and potentials of regional integration in an increasingly interconnected world.